Can y'all hear me?
There we
Bang.
go.
Okay, cool. What's up, fellas? Welcome to week 6 of RFCL Coach's Corner. Look who's finally fucking here. Only took him 6 weeks.
Well, maybe if you put it on the day you said you were going to.
Well, think about it, and Monday worked better for a little bit, but now
I really
break,
don't care.
So you have to care. You have to.
I don't.
Just don't call
You have
in.
to. Yeah, fuck it.
I didn't hear
God.
what Snake said.
Yeah, Snake's low-key quiet.
Oh, sorry, Snake. Bucky won't shut the hell up.
Brock's not here. I don't have a camera because it keeps glitching. I'm on my MacBook. Next stream, Joe's just gonna run it on his PC because that works a lot better. But
Which I told him to do for this one, but
Well, I want. It worked last time I did it on my MacBook, and now we ran into a little bit of problems, but it's okay because we still got it going. It didn't look that bad on the stream that I was looking at earlier, so. I think I'm just gonna pause in the background as well because I think that's chopping it up. But last week in RFCL we had some pretty. We had some upsets last week. I would say. UCL had a loss last week. I don't know if Gerald wants to talk about that one. But
no.
Yeah, let's fucking talk about it.
No,
Joe.
it's not. It's not.
Yeah, App State lost to UCA. Just a lot of good games last week. I went 0-5 in picks. I really feel good about that. We're moving up in the world. Okay, all right. But this guy's been begging to get on as a guest for like forever now. He technically was on here already as Gerald, but he's on here officially not as Gerald now. We got Coach Juan, head coach of Northeastern State, here. Sneak also on Northeastern State. So two Riverhawks in the building here. Coach Juan, 5-0 as a head coach so far throughout your head coaching journey here at Northeastern State. What are you most excited about for the rest of the season for Northeastern State?
Honestly, just the matchups that we have. We're starting to get into the thick of it in the schedule. We're finishing off with we got UConn this week. We've got Virginia State the week after. We finish with App State, and then you've got hopefully a division championship to play with and a playoff appearance. It's just the part of the season that really matters. We're sitting pretty good, but a lot can still happen. So it's exciting.
What do you think has been your hardest game so far?
Definitely not UCO, I can tell you that much. Probably. I'd probably say either UCA or. Sorry, I've got to go back and look.
Penn.
I'd say honestly probably UCA or Penn. I forgot about Penn. We should have lost that game. That game, yeah, we were dead to rights.
That was insane.
Yeah, that was by far the hardest game.
Yeah, fully.
Which is sad
in the
to say,
presence
honestly.
of your old head coach here. Yeah. Gerald, do you have any questions for your old OC here? Tell him to come back.
No. It's dead to me.
You gotta find that identity.
Listen.
Dead to me.
Juan is Wada is tampering with UCF. Even when he's not here, he's tampering. These allegations.
Wow.
There will be an investigation into Wada, what he's doing to this UCF
Look
program.
Wad, sue him for defamation.
Yeah,
Damn it.
yeah. You wish. He's just doing whatever he can to get me back.
Honestly,
He's nothing
Gerald
but
could
nothing.
sue Wad for defamation because fake Gerald was on here a couple weeks ago.
That was Gerald. That was Gerald.
Identity theft.
That was Gerald. I don't know what y'all are talking about.
That's true.
Mhm.
Yeah, it was Gerald. Gerald, you were actually here earlier. It's crazy. Okay, well, I got no more questions. I guess Sneak can't really ask any questions. You're on the same damn team, so
I was just.
yeah.
I'm gonna talk
Skill
shit to
issue.
Juan, so we don't have,
Yeah,
I don't have any questions.
Yeah.
Fuck you, Juan.
Real. It's okay.
Alright, last week, here's what happened last week. I don't think anybody had a winning record except for Sneak. Sneak went 3-2. Even Pars had a losing record. Lot of upsets. Yeah, I went
Just gonna
0-5.
reclaim my throne.
Unfortunate.
It's fine.
Well. No throne has been reclaimed yet. I mean, look at this.
I'm back up
Three-
there now.
Three-way
Damn,
tie,
Boogie.
though.
Damn, Boogie,
Three-way
your
tie.
ass.
After all
Okay.
that shit talking y'all did,
Hey.
now I'm back up here.
There's still 3 whole weeks left. I'm only 2 games behind. I'm gonna go 5-0 and then 0-5 again, and then 5-0 again. That's how it's gonna go.
I've been the most consistent out of every. Well, I guess Brock too.
Yeah.
Is this
Brock's
the
been
closest
like,
it's ever been?
I think, yeah. Last
awesome.
year, Sneak was in first for like the entire time. So
Mm-hmm. That's what I thought.
It was exactly the entire time.
yeah, because Sneak started 5-0 and just no one ever caught up until Brock. Brock was like 1 game behind at the final week, and then it just ended. So
Yeah.
yeah, but yeah, we have done this before, but if you're in the league, you know that rankings usually come out on Sundays, but we have a live rankings reveal here on Coach's Corner on Sunday night. So if you're here watching the show, you'll be able to see where your team lands and stuff like that. It'll look a little bit weird because I thought it was gonna be on Parsec, so it's gonna.
You didn't even request to join my Parsec.
Okay, well, I'll do it right now.
Damn it, Bucky.
Send me a link, goddammit. Let's get it done.
Fucking sucks. It's always something, man. Always
Dude.
something.
This is dude. I'm on freaking laptop.
Bro's got
It's
one
so
job.
hard
He can't
on
do
a-
it.
it's so
One
hard
job.
on a Mac. It's so hard.
This is the week y'all bring me in. Like, come on.
This is perfect for you, actually.
This is better than the Martin stream though. That was
Bucky, if you
laggy and
don't
bad.
join, I just sent you the link.
I'm coming, dude. I gotta. Okay,
Oh.
whoa.
What?
Whoa. Sorry.
All right, let's calm down.
You're
Bucky.
what?
It's everywhere.
Let's
Whoa.
calm down. Whoa.
What? What the fuck? Okay, what the hell? Is that not my? I have to go on my email.
Bro's not even logged in. Oh my god.
Dude.
Bucky, you just played on it last week.
Because I was in Oregon, I have to approve my new location.
Oh, your IP address changed. Yeah.
Imagine having to do that. My
Fucking
IPs,
amateur hour.
my
bro.
IPs are already
I
saved.
know.
Alright, Sneak, you showed up 5 minutes late. I want to hear it.
Listen, I'm not the key component here.
That's true. But it's okay. We're logged in now, I think. Let's see it. Bam,
Hey,
we're logged
find
in.
it.
Let's connect to Gerald. Let's do it.
Oh, I should probably get it off my screen before.
Wow, Caleb's not even prepared either. Jesus Christ.
Well, for those that are watching my stream, I had something typed on the screen for Bucky.
Bang, bang.
This
Oh.
is
Bucky is speaking off a toaster, and Nismo says, "Fuck you." All right, well,
Is
go
that how
ahead,
we're-
Gerald. Gerald, you got it. You could go ahead.
I guess this is how we're presenting it. I could. This is okay.
What do you want me to do? Huh?
Nothing. It's fine. There you
No,
go.
watch, no, watch.
Now we're
watch, no,
figuring it out.
watch. Oh shit!
Holy
Go ahead,
fuck,
fucker.
boys.
This is
Bro, chill. I'm trying.
What does he
Alright,
do?
go ahead.
Okay.
Go.
Okay.
bang.
Well, I think
Bang.
everyone knows who's number one. It is Northeastern State. As
What
per
the
usual,
fuck?
5-0.
Yep, get used to it.
Yeah, I thought it was
Hell
10.
yeah.
It was Penn.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
Why
I
would
guess
Penn be number
I
one?
guess for you want them to be number one because you lost
Yeah,
to them.
okay, fuck you.
All right, number 2. I think this is the computer poll era, not head coaches. So the recency bias is not as bad as what it used to be. So number 2 is still Valdosta State. They hold number
Wow.
2 even with the loss to Northeastern State.
Which, I mean, that's how it
I
should
guess
be.
it does
but-
make sense. It's
I
it's
like
a
it.
better
I like
loss.
Moving on to number 3, I think we all know top 3 remained unchanged. Northwest Missouri State holds number 3. I believe those two match up in a couple weeks, so maybe battling.
Valdosta State and Valdosta
They
State
play this
MMO are they play this week. Yeah.
This week. Oh,
Yeah,
so we
this
got
week.
2
Yeah.
versus 3.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
there you go. Now,
Dang.
now we talk about playoff seeding in these games now. So, and conference championship. That's that game's for first in the conference. So, anyway, number 4 is Virginia State jumping 3 spots after the win over UCO last week.
Wow.
That's how close 4 through 7 was.
Yeah.
That Virginia State jumped up so high. At number 5 is UConn. They fall 1 with a loss to Northwest Missouri State. Didn't really get penalized a whole lot for losing that game, which they shouldn't have. They lost by 1 score. At number 6, final team in the projected field is Central Arkansas. They do fall a spot. I don't know why I put up 1. I'm an idiot. Thank God it's not the selection show. They fell a spot. They did not move up a spot due to Virginia State jumping to 4. So that was the sole reason for that. First team out has some work to do. Will be App State sitting at 2 and 3. They fell a spot with the loss to Central Arkansas. Then at number 8, you have really it's between Penn and Central Oklahoma. And final spot goes to Penn.
Let's
With
go
that
Quakers.
win earlier over Central Arkansas, which was a top 3 win, their resume is much better than UCO's as it currently stands. So there is your week 6 rankings.
Yeah. And then
So I
got graphic here as well. Yeah.
can't wait to ruin Bucky's
Okay.
playoff resume when he loses to another bottom 14 this week.
I don't know. That Virginia State beats UCO and they jump 3 spots, so it might happen for us as well.
2 versus
Never
3 will
know.
feed families this week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're forgetting though, Bucky. If you lose, that means that's another bottom 4 losses on your playoff
That's so
resume.
fucking stupid.
Don't lose.
Because you guys are not a bottom 4 team at all.
I don't know what you're talking about. Did you
I
watch
don't
it in
know
that
this
game?
year, dude.
I
they're
think
not-
we might be. I think we might be.
Oh no.
What do you do when you're in field goal range and you're about to close out a game? Go down the field.
Yeah.
Throw it right to the linebacker. Fuck it.
That's
Spoken
not
like a
what
true
happens.
offensive mind.
I have confirmation. Watson, he would have done the same thing. So just so everyone knows that.
What happened in that Virginia State game? Friggin' Johnny Jolly drove down the red zone and threw a pick every time. That was crazy. What the hell just happened? He just muted himself. Fuck. I was like, damn. I thought your audio died. I was like, oh
Are you
no.
putting the
Nope.
tree up?
But, yeah. All right. Well, I guess we got nothing else to do except for getting the picks here.
Uh-huh.
So let's do this game first.
Well, yeah.
Space Force versus Furman. Best game here. I mean,
Are they
this matchup is
alone
just
now?
gold here for sure. What do y'all
You
think?
want to take his kennel and
True, Sneaks. True. I think you should put all the ornaments on the tree.
True.
Yeah.
But yeah, Space Force lost last week to Penn, and then Furman lost last week to Baldwin Wallace last week. So 1-4 versus 0-5. Both teams don't really got much to play for because I feel like playoffs are out of reach for both. But Furman doesn't want to go 0-8 like Sneak, so yeah.
I don't know why you're talking. You literally finished the same record as me.
Hey, but
You
I
went
won,
1-8, just the same. So did I.
I beat Ghost.
I won my bowl game. That was the end of the season,
Yeah.
now wasn't it?
I beat him in the regular season though, so it's chill.
That don't matter. That don't matter.
No,
Bowl
it's chill.
season is still part of the season.
God damn it! How the fuck I took a 24-point lead to Martin? Fuck. All right. Well, yeah. Space Force versus Furman. This is a game. Let's get into picks here. What do you think, Snake?
I gotta go with Furman. I gotta see them get this win. Like they have to do something. Space Force, it just seems like they can't seem to figure it out. There's been flashes. Obviously, they got one win under their belt, but it hasn't looked pretty. It's been very, very sloppy this season. Furman, on the other hand, I can see them trying to work things out. Their games have been at least somewhat close. So I feel like they can pull out a win here.
I'm gonna agree with you, Sneak. I think Furman's games have been really close. They're definitely just not an 0-5 team at all. So I think Space Force is demoralized. Furman's having fun. Their staff's having fun. They got some new hires. So I think Furman's gonna go and get this win here against Space Force.
I don't know how you win the national championship and you are just so bad the next season.
Yeah,
it is.
I don't.
It's actually incredible that it's come this far, and I think last week was a pretty low point for Furman, and I think the winless streak continues. I don't see Furman winning this game. I think Space Force gets a win and moves to 2-4.
I mean, it's okay being wrong.
I remember that. I'll remember that come Tuesday, Sneak.
Dude, it's gonna be a battle of shit quarterbacks in this game.
Yeah. Honestly, the way I see it, I'm kind of with the points that Sneak and Bucky made. Furman's played a lot of close games. They kind of had last week in the bag and kind of threw the game, it felt like. And not to discredit Baldwin Wallace's win, they still came back and played a heck of a game. I see Furman really wanting to answer for that game and coming back and winning this one.
Okay, so 3 Furman, 1 Space Force for Gerald. This game probably go either way, but no implications in this game for playoffs, I would say, for both these teams. I mean, we've seen 3 and 5 teams make the playoffs, but I think Furman and Space Force have already lost too many conference games, so that conference championship is just not a possibility. But still would be a fun game to tune into. Shit bowl. So, but yeah. Next game, Baldwin Wallace got their win back in the graphics here versus App State, coming off a loss last week to UCA, and yeah, could be a potential trap game. Baldwin Wallace kind of figured stuff out against Furman. Barely got that win. Got that 1-yard stop against Furman to get the win. And App State's just trying to get back on their feet and maybe make a late playoff push by winning out and going 5-3. But yeah, I feel like this should be a pretty good game. It'll either be a good game or App State will blow them out. I can't really read what's going on in this game, but yeah. Yeah, but usually Brock's here to like bounce off me, but fucking
Caleb, do a better job.
Fuck it,
Real.
Caleb.
I'm the guest, so I'm not talking.
Quit watching Lions Bills, Caleb. What are we doing?
That's what I actually am when I'm watching. It's in the listen. I'll tell you, I already know where my picks gonna go. But am I picking first?
No, you just
Well, this guy, he hasn't even been paying attention.
Bro,
gosh.
gosh.
You just give like an analysis of what you think about this matchup here. And then we
Amateur.
go into
I think this is gonna be pretty one-sided. I don't know what side it's gonna be.
Okay. It might be. Alright,
Who
Steve,
knows?
we got?
Okay, first off, I gotta make a comment here. Why not make the sign for App State black?
Yeah,
Okay,
Bucky.
I don't know.
But
Okay.
either way, it's gonna be.
Listen, we have something to tell you. Bucky's kind of special. So,
Hey, listen. You listen. Okay, I made the App State sign in season 5, and it just so happened that Baldwin Wallace's sign is also
Pick
yellow.
two. Pick two of them, Bucky.
Fuck you.
But I
no.
personally for this game, last 2 weeks I've been hyping up Baldwin Wallace. I was happy that they got that win last week, but they're gonna be in the L column this week. I obviously, with the experience I've had with that defense, I know what strengths they have and what weaknesses they got, and App has those weaknesses for them. I think the App is gonna blow this defense out of the water, and I don't think that Viking will be able to, I guess, keep up per se. It's not that I don't have faith in him. It's not that I don't have faith in that team. It's just I think that App's offense and how they do it is just really overpowered for how this defense plays.
I'm gonna agree. Baldwin Wallace got their win last week. They were able to finally get that that monster off their back, or their monkey off their back. But I just think App State's too much. App State's just gonna overpower them, and they're gonna win. And Brock didn't give me any reasoning for his picks, but I found this one really interesting, so I'm just gonna let the signs do the talking here.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
It's fucking amateur
He's
hour
cooked.
over here,
He's
dude.
cooked.
I swear to God, he sent me this.
He's cooked.
Well, I'll be pretty honest. This game will not be close. App State is going to absolutely kick the shit out of Baldwin Wallace. It'll probably be over by the third quarter, kind of like how it was when I played them. That's about all I got.
Yeah.
I
Quick and easy.
I think there's like a 5% chance for Baldwin Wallace in this game. The only reason it can't be more is there's no consistency on this team. If they could come out and play like they did the second half against Furman at the start of this game, they would have a chance just as much as any other team in the league would. They have no consistency at all, offensively or defensively. So I gotta go with App. I don't think it'll be close either.
For App, one mysterious Baldwin Wallace pick from Barack, but he could it could be a swing for him if App State loses.
It could be. It could be like me fucking picking the underdogs last week and both of them winning. So.
Exactly. So, kudos to him if it works out, but I think App State is going to blow him out of the water. But we'll see. Next game, Virginia State versus Penn. Both teams coming off of wins. Penn beating Space Force, and who did Virginia State beat last week? Somebody. Let's see.
UCO.
Oh yeah, right. I actually forgot. Holy shit! I'm sorry. Joe, what do you think about Virginia State here?
You do know I play you Tuesday, right?
I do know. I do.
And that's going in the locker room. So,
Gerald, you talked like that to me all off season, and where'd that get you?
This is true. I was a witness to some of it.
Well, listen, that's because I had all off season and I didn't prepare. So that game against you, that game against you was the first time I've been called and played.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
It be like that sometimes.
As you can see by the first quarter of that game, we went down 3 scores. So
Gerald doesn't own you, Wad. Gerald owns me. So I gotta actually lock in for this fucking game.
I'm gonna tell you right now, Bucky. If I beat you, it's gonna be a bad week for you.
It's gonna be a bad.
Go into hiding.
It's gonna be horrible. It's gonna be horrible if I beat you. Holy cow.
Okay.
Oh my.
Anyway,
I'll just ban you. Is what you're gonna say, huh? Abusive powers again.
I'm down. Fine. Sounds good to me.
Fuck it. Okay, well, Virginia State versus Penn. Both teams coming off of wins. Penn trying to make a playoff push. What are you thinking, Snake?
I think VSU keeps it rolling. They got a lot of momentum right now, especially coming off of that big win against UCO. I mean, even if their record doesn't show it, they're still that top powerhouse that they've always been. And obviously, Penn has had some time management issues the last couple weeks, and I don't see it being fixed this week. especially after the departure of their defensive coordinator. Hopefully, with the hire of Touchdown TV, that it kind of mellows the game out a little bit, but I just don't see it being enough to beat Virginia State.
Virginia State 70, Penn 2. Barack also picked Virginia State.
Yeah. Virginia State's a team that you have to manage the clock because they will slow it down. They will take the air out of the ball. And Penn's not very good at doing that. They just make a ton of mental mistakes. Virginia State's got a good team, especially their corners. It's very hard to pass on them. And I think that's going to be very troublesome for Penn. So I think Virginia State's going to win by at least 2 scores in this one.
70-2.
That's not.
No, Penn's got the ingredients there to win games. I mean, they pushed us to the wire. Should have won that game. They pulled off some upsets. But I don't think they can get those ingredients together and get the result they want. So I got to go Virginia State as well, make it a sweep.
All I'm going to say, very convenient that the one time an onside kick works, it's the person that owns the PC. That's all I'm going to say.
That's true.
What do you mean the one time that it needed to work? It worked with NSU. Yeah, we didn't beat Mo, but we still got the ball back and launched it downfield.
All I'm saying is
I'm still
there's a
blaming
person that has the host PC, and then there's another one that controls the files, and the one that controls the files is on UCO. So
interesting.
Oh shit. Well, it's rigged either way.
I haven't touched the files in like a week.
No. In all reality, that game was the defense just held them off until the offense could get it going, and that's how we were able to win that game.
Yeah, it was.
I just think Penn staff is in too much of dismay to do anything productive on the
If
field.
they could lock in, they could beat a lot of teams. The roster's there.
Fortnite God
touchdown team. They literally they hired the worst defensive coach ever. I'm sorry.
I don't quite understand.
I'm sorry.
The
I'm
hire.
sorry. TD is an offensive coach. I don't get the DC hire, but
he's gonna probably also run their offense.
TD's a great coach, but he's probably gonna tell the corners to run corner routes.
just get out there and run the route for him.
You know what's funny?
Coach,
you know what's funny?
defense.
Let's go back to the game. Let's say Penn ends up upsetting NESU. You know how different the field looks right now? Penn's probably like number 3 with that win over.
Yeah.
And they're 3-2 on the season.
Crazy.
Northeastern State. I don't know where they'd be.
We'd probably still be up there because we still. I
don't know. But Penn was a bottom 4 loss at that point, so that's gonna.
So we'd probably be like 4.
Yeah.
We'd probably be 3 or 4.
Well, thanks, Penn. We could have had a close playoff race, but they had to ruin it. So
at the end of the day, though, that
better,
was.
Dude.
Yeah, it's only one conference.
Actually, not this week, but.
Okay, well, speaking of
that, let's move on.
Yeah, speaking of Northeastern State here, Riverhawks undefeated, number 1, facing off against UConn. Huskies took a loss last week to Mo after they started off with a loss, went on like a 4-game winning streak, and then 3-game winning streak, and then lost to Mo last week, sitting at 3-2. But yeah, very, as Pars would like to describe it, hard-nosed, rough football they like to play over there. But yeah, it's going to be a battle here. Great defensive team versus a great offensive, well-rounded team here. But
I'm very excited for this matchup this week. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. I know I can't pick on it. I know Sneak can't pick on it, but
yeah.
This is kind of exciting for a new staff to be able to go up against a team like UConn, who's kind of like UCO and consistently pretty good. A lot of playoff appearances. So
I'm just excited to go up against Orf.
Yeah.
That's a crazy matchup there. If Orf shows up, after all.
That is true.
That is true. Yes. But I made the sign the sad husky because they lost last week, so
I like
that's what
it.
Pars gets. But yeah, I think it's gonna be a really good matchup. UConn's always had a really good defense behind Liam, but I just don't think it's going to be enough to stop this high flying offense that NESU has. And I just think NESU is going to run away with it and get this win here against UConn and keep the undefeated season alive. And Barack also picked Northeastern State in this matchup.
With no reasoning, I'm guessing.
You didn't send me anything.
Oh wow, they're so great, Bucky. They're so good.
Typical.
Oh, thanks, Barack.
I'm gonna be honest here. I wish both teams could lose. But we can't.
Caleb.
That's not how. Actually, you know what? I'm rooting for a tie. I hope that the game crashes in overtime and it's a tie. But anyway, since I have to pick someone to win, I think Northeastern State is going to just be too much in offense. I don't think UConn will be able to keep up. If it gets into an offensive shootout type of game, it's going to be a Northeastern State win. So that's where I'm leading it's going to go. So there you go, Juan.
Hey, NESU. Oh, wow, God.
Great job, Bucky.
NESU.
Wow.
NESU swept.
One
NESU
job.
swept, so
One
that
job.
means they're going to lose by 40.
One job. Well, you messed up the graphics, so.
We for what it's worth, we
Still.
swept 2 weeks in a row, in
That is true.
2 or 3 earlier in the
yes.
season.
Maybe the curse.
Last
didn't
week's the
affect you.
first week we didn't. We still won.
I think if UConn
People
can
actually,
control
wait, hold on,
the...
time out. Someone actually chose Nismo to win. Unbelievable.
Yeah.
I did. Fuck it.
3 of the 4 did.
Yeah, majority of them.
There's only
chose-
one person that
It's,
didn't.
No,
it's
those are
Nismo.
You picked him.
It was you that picked us to win, Caleb.
Yeah, you're the
it-
only
you were the
person.
only
Oh,
one.
It's
wow,
Nismo. Nismo doesn't win big games. Come on, let's figure it out. Get with the program.
I had to trust my guy. I had to trust my guys there.
Well, how'd that work out
Past
for you?
staff. Oh, I don't
Okay,
give a
hold on.
fuck, dude.
Okay, so what's funny is when we get to, okay, never mind. Go to the next game, Bucky.
Okay. Bro wants me to go to this game so bad. Holy shit.
Oh, that's not the one I was thinking of. But anyway,
Oh.
when we get to the next one, don't worry about it.
Oh, okay. Well, because the other one's game of the week. But, these teams have not played since season 4.
Yeah,
season
you're
5.
dodging us.
No, you literally
Scared.
make the schedules. You literally make it.
I will leak the DM of you crying, begging me not to put you against us.
Okay.
Your life will be
Okay.
over.
Well, not exactly over. But
Well,
it
you're
will
already
be
putting him on blast right now, so his life could
Yeah,
could
it's
be over.
already fucked.
My bad.
But, yeah, never beaten Gerald. Gerald's always beaten me. But, could be different this year. Ramon Darius is the GOAT. So we'll see how it goes. But I can't pick and Gerald can't pick. So, Snake, who do we got?
You know what? Caleb, I'm so sorry, buddy. But I'm gonna go with UCA. I think UCA finally gets that win over UCO. I think that with the way that this quarterback that they got, he's the real deal. He's no slouch compared to Martell Dong.
Yeah, he's a bitch.
And they got Ray Rice Jr. and who's your other one, Bucky?
Sonic the Hedgehog.
Yeah. Those two together, I think is gonna be.
And Hal Hunter.
That is true. You do have Hal
Don't
Hunter.
forget him.
Yeah.
Can't
So yeah,
forget
I don't think it's gonna be a blowout necessarily. I think it's gonna be a good game, but I do think
not
that
gonna be a
UCA
blowout at all.
I think UCA pulls it out. Hopefully.
If anything, this has the potential to be like the highest scoring game like ever. If both quarterbacks get hot, that is.
That's if Gage shows up. If Gage doesn't show up,
Yeah.
Caleb,
Yeah.
you're kind of fucked.
I put 49 up this year. What?
Yeah, he'll just
I'll
go to
put-
5
I'll
wide
time
and
out.
sit there.
On who?
I put 28 on you. You forgot about that, didn't you? Oh, you forgot about that.
because we were trying shit in the second
Oh, yeah.
half, bitch.
Convenient. You were trying shit when you were up by
shut
7.
your ass out calling plays through the car, like while I was driving.
Well, now it's got 2 different stories.
Shut
you were
shut
trying
your ass
shit. You were
out.
call-
21
Okay,
nothing from me calling plays in a car
and then it was
Brock-
21-4 in a matter of seconds.
because we were
He had to go
trying
get-
shit
he had to
out.
go get
New
gas.
team,
He had
new
to go get
staff.
gas.
I did have to disappear briefly.
Okay.
That's a shame.
All right. Well,
I feel like that sometimes.
Barack didn't give me any reasoning, but he picks UCA as well.
Of course he didn't.
So I've said it a couple times this week. I think this is the most unpredictable game this week. UCO is like one step away from just probably winning out just because it's UCO. But UCA has been the more consistent team, I feel like. Even though they've got 2 losses, I feel like they've shown more competence in their games. And I think they're going to get it done this week. So I'm going to go with UCA. Call it a sweep.
You,
Sorry, Gerald.
You've got the game day curse, Bucky, so I don't know what you're...
Hey, it's not game of the week,
happy.
so it's
Not
chill.
this week. Yep, not
It's
this
chill.
week.
No, it actually lifted the curse
I'm
this
just telling
week,
you
so
right
it's chill.
now, the 3 people that picked against me, if I win on Tuesday, you might have to block me for like a day.
Hey, I think
That's
it'll be a
fine.
close game. This game is going to be really close.
Yeah, but that's fine. It's okay if you win.
Yeah.
If
Because
both quarterbacks,
guess what?
if both quarterbacks
For
get
me
hot,
and Wad, this is just a pick. We already beat you. Like we're
This is
good.
very true.
we're golden. Like this
yeah,
ain't
Barack
shit.
still has a chance to
And-
beat you too.
This is UCO's playoff hopes on the line. By the way, they lose, they're done. I'm pretty sure. Like I don't think there's a path.
4-4 playing game. Fuck it.
It's possible, I guess. It's just unlikely.
It definitely is.
I was gonna say, wasn't it a couple seasons ago where it was a
Yeah,
3-5
Creighton
team?
Creighton was like 4-5 last year, and almost.
Well,
made
that
it.
was whenever there were 10 teams and not 12, I think, back then.
No, NSU and Space Force were still there.
Yeah.
It was when we
That
won.
was like
We won the
last year.
Natty.
Creighton like barely missed a playing game at like.
I do
4-5
remember
or
that one
something.
last year. Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
Bucky. I'm talking about the play-in game between MW and Mercer. Mercer was like 3-5.
Yeah, I remember that. I think they were 4-4. They were not good though.
Yeah. Well. Anyways, Gerald, you can say whatever you want about this matchup now, but game of the week. MMO versus Valdosta
No,
State.
well, it's about my picks. I can't say
Oh.
anything about it.
Incoming Nismo hate.
Are you changing your pick?
No.
No.
That's why it makes it better.
Okay. All right. Well, MMO, they had that setback against UCA, but then came back last week and turned it around, beat UConn, trying to potentially take number 2 away from Valdosta State, and Valdosta State trying not to get down this slippery slope. You know, they got their first loss. They don't want to get another one anytime soon. So, pretty important game for both these teams. But, yeah. What are we thinking about this matchup here, Phils?
It's I think it's more about who's going to get that probably last first round bye. I mean, winner of this probably locks himself into the division championship game.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see them losing more than one game after this in conference. So, winner is sitting pretty for the come playoff time.
This game is huge for division, for sure. Because, like, if NMO loses this, they have 2 division losses, and they're most likely not making their conference championship. But if they win, then UCO, UCA, Valdosta State, and NMO would all have 1 conference loss before the UCO-UCA game.
You don't have a conference loss.
Yeah, you do.
You don't.
I don't. I'm just saying. If,
You said you did.
I meant if we would lose to you. Sorry. But sorry, whatever. But yeah, this is a big game. So is the UCO-UCA game for division play. And UConn Northeastern State, they're both 2-0 in division. So yeah, huge. But yeah, what are we thinking here, Snake, about this matchup?
You know what? I rode with him all season. It was a complete flip-flop from last season because obviously it was the fuck Mercer bus. And this season I'm on the let's go Val State bus. So it's going to continue riding. I got my boys at Val State beating NWMO to carry on to their 5th win of the season and be right up there with us and hopefully can stick it out for the rest of the season and we can both meet each other in the Natty.
This is gonna be a very, very good game between these two. You know, Endemo likes to move it slow, waste clock. Valdosta State, they've got Squidward back there. He can move. He can move around. He can scramble. He could hit passes at will, and sometimes he could throw picks when you don't want him to. But I'm gonna say Valdosta State gets the win here against Endemo. I just think that Nismo and Kepler are going to get the job done here and improve to 5-1. Barack also picks the boys in red.
Like, let Wad go, Lucky. Let Wad
Okay,
go.
what? Yeah. What, are you going to do a fucking headgear pick or something? Fuck.
We should.
Yes.
Let me
Dude,
order
that'd be
it.
so good. Just order a head for every team. Caleb's our
Okay,
Corso.
go ahead.
Yo. So, yeah, I think in this game it's going to come down to Valdosta State's offense. I don't think Endemo has the ingredients to play keep up in this one. I feel like they're going to beat them by 7. So I'm going to go with Valdosta State in a kind of low scoring game.
All right. Well, flashback to 2 picks ago when we were talking about Valdosta State. Nismo big games, not great. I think this is a matchup where Northwest Missouri State's defense can really make a difference. But you know what? I'm switching the trend. Valdosta State's going to win this game. Nismo's going to finally get it done in a big game. He will not pull Penn State. He will get it done in this one.
Fucking sweep. Kurji said haters.
Yeah, Kurdzy's calling us haters. I'm not at all. I think they're both good teams.
I'm not hating.
So, fun fact,
Well-
just so this is why I was laughing earlier. I completely forgot I picked Valdosta State in this game. So I said that Nismo. I went back and looked and forgot that this game was happening, and then I chose Valdosta State.
I was like, this guy's talking back around his pick. I was like, oh shit. That's gonna happen one of these times that y'all are gonna forget your picks and then the side's gonna change. Like, I didn't pick him. Like, yes, you fucking did. Look at the DMs. But yeah, sweep in the game of the week. Oh, that was awkward. But yeah, Caleb finally here. Thanks for Caleb being on and everybody here. Thanks for Wad for being on as well. And I guess
Always.
Sneak as well. Yeah, fuck you, Sneak. Yeah, fuck you.
Okay. Yeah, Caleb, thanks for not calling in for 7 weeks in a row.
It's on you guys. You
Don't
guys
put it
know
on
the
Monday.
deal.
Don't put it on
We're
Monday.
putting it on Mondays.
Don't put it on Monday.
Yeah,
What do you have on, what
it's
do
pre-
you have on Monday? What do you have on Mondays that are so important?
I have meetings from 4 to 8.
Fuck them meetings.
Right.
Call into them.
You just bring in fake Caleb, you'll be good.
Yeah, fuck it. Okay, well,
Unbelievable.
make sure y'all tune in to RFCL games this week. I'm pretty sure Virginia State and Penn play tomorrow, as well as Baldwin Wallace and App State. So tune into those. I know who's streaming the 8:30 game, but I don't know if anyone's gonna be able to stream the 7 game. So just join Discord.
I don't even know if that game's happening tomorrow. I thought they were trying to move it.
Oh, I think maybe they swapped it with something else. I'm not sure. I think they were trying to swap it.
I think they're talking about moving it to Thursday at 7, but it's not confirmed.
Oh, well then that would work out then, because no one can stream it anyway. So, all right, well, thank y'all for being on, and we'll see you guys next week. So.
UCA sucks.